So guys, we're doing the live stream a little bit different. This video is being made to any Mullen shareholders out there. Recently, I made a video yesterday in response to the statement Mullen has made about implementing a reverse stock split if the stock doesn't comply with the NASDAQ ruling for 10 consecutive days. I don't know if they meant the date after the extension or 10 days right before the deadline of that extension. But what I want everyone to realize, guys, because a lot of people were giving me a lot of backlash, like, you must be working with the shorts or something like that because you're only out of all the great news in Mullen, you're just focusing on the reverse stock split, this and that. Someone even said that Mullen doesn't plan on having a reverse stock split and that they can get the dollar, they can get in compliance without a reverse stock split. And my response to that is, you freaking crazy. The share float is over 1.89 billion with a market cap less than 300 million. That isn't a ratio that a long will want to be in, let alone an institutional investor. Especially with a 1.89 billion share float and the share price is close to 10 cents right now, guys. Well, it's 14 cents, but still, a reverse stock split is needed. 1.89 billion in share float is extremely high. Not only that, in order for us to see a dollar off a $1.89 billion share float, we're going to need Microsoft or Apple or Google to come in and buy a massive amount of shares and just hold on it. I don't know where people be getting their insight on saying Mullen doesn't need a reverse stock split, but anytime that your share float is that high and your market cap is that low, that is a huge, huge problem. And the reason why Mullen is in this situation is because how they got listed. They got listed through a reverse stock merger. So they had to take on another company's shares and list it with theirs. So when Mullen got listed, 21 in November, I believe so, 21 in November, if I'm not mistaken. 21 in November, Mullen was listed on the NASDAQ. But upon entry, it was already doomed. Now, for those that feel as though that Mullen will achieve that dollar without the reverse stock split, I'm not mad at you. But you are being misled. Anyone that is saying Mullen doesn't need the reverse stock split really doesn't understand the stock market pretty well. The situation that Mullen in, it needs heavy, large institution investors. Why? Because Mullen has projects that if those institutional investors do not come in and help with, retail investors is going to be stuck with that bill, guys. And also, we may see even a higher share count. We may see even 2 billion in share float, guys, if Mullen continues the path that they're on, because we know for a fact we're going to see some more dilution. So why not 25-to-1 ratio this thing so we can lower the share float by 25 times what we see here today? I'm not around I didn't write that number down just yet, but lowering the share float by 25 times will be ideal. It will not mess with the market cap. Only thing it will alter is the share price and the share float, guys. And that is the most important thing for Mullen, is lowering that share float. And what goes along with it is gaining NASDAQ compliance. But if you ask me, their main focus and goal, what Mullen should be focused on, is lowering that share float. So anyone that is telling you that they don't need the reverse stock split, just laugh at them, guys. So with that being said, may the gains be with you, and see you guys in the next video.